Good morning, everyone. My name is Kim, and I'm here today with some tips and tricks for Adobe Illustrator. I was working on some marketing visuals, so I wanted to take some time and just show you a little bit how you can optimize your processes when you're working in Illustrator and making visuals for a business that are going to have promotional needs for the week. This is going to be my work through. This doesn't work for everyone, but this is a way that you can try out and to see if it's good enough to fit with how you work. It's not complicated, it goes really fast. I will try and show you the shortcuts the best that I can, so let's get going. So, my client has asked me to create some visuals for promotional needs this week. I've currently made one here. So, this is my base tape template. Um, I usually do clipping masks for my images to make sure that I can easily change the image that's in it. In this situation, I had apples here, so I'm just going to go, and I think I made the second one already. And now I'm going to go for the third one. So my third visual is this stays the same. The visual in the background changes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the direct selection tool with my picture that's in a clipping box already. So my picture right now is clipped in a box, right? It's going to make this a little bit wider here. So when you make a clipping mask, you can simply click on the image with the direct selection tool. Then up here, you're going to see your linked file. So I just want to change the image. Nothing changes. So I'm going to click on that and I'm going to do relink. And I am going to pick, she wants Shutterstock 073. So I'm just going to place this image. So this is the image that she wants. So now the image is already in my clipping mask. And I just need to size it down, place it a little bit better, and here we go. Then I need to change this text here, right? So the top part needs to change. So I'm going to copy the text. I'm going to press T for type or just click on my text tool. I'm going to highlight this part, Control V, the text that my client wants. I'm going to do the exact same thing for here. So she wants this change to this. And then I'm going to make sure that everything is aligned properly. So I'm going to go to align objects. I want it centered. But what I also want is I want it to be centered in this green box. So I'm going to shift click the green box with my text. I'm going to press Alt and click on a green box. Now, as you can see, the blue line around my object is a lot thicker. So this is aligned to object. So now everything that I align will align to this green box. So I want it centered in that green box. I didn't group. Just give me a second. So I'm going to just group up this and this. Control G, select the background, Alt, click, and center it. There you have it. And then if you want to change this, you can come up here and you can align to section, align to key object, or align to artboard. I'm going to do align to artboard, and I want this to be centered. It's perfectly centered. So I got this one done. Now, where is this process that's going to make life easier? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to Control C or Command C to copy. I'm going to come down here to this box. Now, there is a paste in place, and that's what it does. It just pastes it exactly in the same place. So we're going to go through the same process. It's 20%. Now my text is going to change. So I'm going to do the same process. Here I'm going to highlight. I'm going to change that. Then I'm going to highlight this. I'm going to change it again. And then I'm going to use my direct selection tool, which is A. Click on the image, click on the link at the top, relink, and go get the image in my files that my client wants. So in this case, it's this one. Now, when you're doing a little bit of marketing, it's important to show the product. So I'm gonna make it a lot bigger so we can see what we're buying. And there you go. And it's that simple. So the main tools that we're using are creating a clipping mask around an image, so a square, or so that image stays linked. Then we have the select everything, or Control A in this situation, and Control C, come here and paste in place, which is Control Shift and V. And then it's paste in space. It's paste in the same place. And then we go over this again. So this time the image in the back, A, relink. And this time she wants this product. When it comes to products though, I do it a little bit differently. She wants usually a white background, and I just kindly make the product a little bit bigger. And then she wants the text to be changed. So this, oops, sorry. So this and this. Now, something is bothering me. So I'm going to do this like that. Shift click in the back, Alt click, center it. It's fine. Then I'm going to align to artboard, make sure it's centered. This here in this situation changes though, so I already have templates that I keep from old visuals that I made. So I'm just going to take this part, and since I need it to be perfectly aligned with it, I'm just copy pasting it in the proper place. That's it. Just aligning it. Then Control C, I usually delete it to make it easier, and Control F will paste it in the exact same place that you copied from. And then she wants me to change the prices, so it's $7.80, and then the regular price is $9.19. Oops, excuse me. $9.19. So there you have it. So that's how I would change this one. And then we have another one like these. So I'm going to take this again, Control C, come back down here, Control Shift V. Oh, see, this is the bug I was talking about. It just pasted it in the wrong one. I'm not sure why it does this. I selected the right artboard. I think it's just because it thinks that I want it to be in this one. So I'm going to try to just align it. Oops, sorry. I'm just going to copy paste it here. Like that. Then I'm going to change it again. So they want another image. 724. I'm going to put this in the back. I'm going to make it smaller, of course. Like this. And this time they want 40%. So I'm going to change that number. And then they want this here. This word here, oops, to be changed to this. Now they also want me to add a small text. So I'm just going to go grab it from, I don't have it anymore, I think. So usually what I do is I just take this one here, paste it, and then do this. And add this here. But now we've got another issue. So now I want this to be centered again. So I'm just going to shift click everything, the text and the visual that I want. I'm going to press Alt. I'm going to center it like that. And then I'm going to center it on a vertical align because I really want it to always be centered. The other thing that I want is I want it to be aligned to my artboard properly. So there you have it. Now it's centered. And then the last one. Now this is going to work. Control Shift B. There you have it. So it's always going to take the last thing that you did when you paste in place. Then we're going to change direct selection tool, which is A. Click. Go up in the top left corner. Click on your link. Relink. Go find the image, which in this situation is this one. So this won't, like, this is a parentheses. This image won't work this way. So I'm going to right click on it. I'm going to go transform and I'm going to do reflect. I really want this to be on the other side so people can know what we're talking about. And then I'm going to use the text tool again. I'm going to change this and I'm going to remove this. So once again, we're going to select our text. We're going to select our green box. Alt click the green box to make it the key object. We're going to align and align. And there you have it. The only thing they want changed here is that this is 25%. And just to make sure that everything is in order, they wanted 7 visuals. So I'm going to come up here and look in my artboards and make sure that I have 7. So this one is not needed. I'm guessing it's down here, right? So I have 7 visuals that my client wanted. I made them all. Everything is good. So now we're going to go in the exporting session. So I already have the file name for these visuals. It's already saved in my Illustrator. I'm sorry, I'm yawning. Sorry. So I already have the file names for all of my design projects. They're already there. I don't have to worry about that. So when it comes to exporting, it makes it a lot easier when I'm doing multiples. So in this situation, I'm going to go in File, Export, Export As, and I'm going to have to find a way to block this. But in my file, as you can see, I already have the file name, but I want to use the artboards. They're all named from 1 to 7. So my client will know that it's 1 to 7 files. So I'm going to do range. I'm going to check suffix and I'm going to do export. So in the export, so let's keep this in mind. While we're exporting visuals for the internet, you don't have to do what I'm doing right now. I'm really just going this way because my client is okay with this. This is the type of things that she wants. She's okay with the visuals looking like this, but they're also going on a website. So I'm putting them at 150 ppi at 10 quality so that they have the max that they need to be able to do what they want. Usually for anyone who wouldn't be my client, I would usually put it down at 72 ppi just to make sure that the JPEGs aren't too heavy for their websites. The only reason I'm doing this is because I'm working with people that can alter the images and make them smaller in size because they work in web design. This is the only reason. It's also going on Facebook, and Facebook automatically reduces the resolution of your visuals. So I'm going to go okay. It's going to export all of my visuals. Just going to come in here and I'm going to show you what it looks like. So now when I have a visual, it's going to name it my code, which my clients know the code because that's their file name, and the number of the visual. So now I have all my visuals. Oh, this one I don't, it's lower than normal. Or is it that one? So by doing this little trick, you can see where your visuals are lacking. So I'm going to have to fix these these three. But that's going to be done on my own time. This is more so how to make your processes easier. Please don't forget to save. Control S. Very important. My clients, once I'm done a project, they want the packages of every document project that we're doing. That's because I work as a freelancer, so these files do not belong to me. In any other situation, the files would stay in my Dropbox, and that's pretty much how it works. So I hope this was useful. I'm sorry, I keep yawning. I hope this was useful for you. Please understand that these templates are predetermined with my client. This is something that my client wants me to respect. It's not necessarily my designs, it's just I have to respect the templates given to me for these types of things, which is completely okay and makes life a lot easier. Templates are something that everybody should have for any business. It just helps a lot more for designers to work on them. I will clean up the file. I know there's things on the sides, but this was mostly just to show you how I try to stay efficient when I'm working so that I don't have to recreate things that will be repeated in the long run. So I hope this was useful. I hope you have an amazing day. Thank you for participating or watching my video. If you like this content, please make sure to like and subscribe. It really helps me out. I would like to make this full time, but I just enjoy giving you guys information. And if you like this type of information, well, liking and subscribing helps me know what I should make more of. So thank you again. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.